NordProtect is Nord's new service for protecting your identity and personal information online, which is very important these days because of how much we rely on the internet. Whether it's for shopping, banking, or even just browsing around, it's something I've started thinking more seriously about. Now, I've been using Nord service for a while, like their VPN and Saily eSIM, and I've been really happy with them. So when I saw that they launched an identity protection service, I figured it was probably time to protect myself while online. I decided to try it out, and I've actually been using it for about 8 months now. And with how common online shopping scams have gotten, I wanted to make sure my personal and financial information was actually protected when buying things online. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you everything that you need to know, including how it works, its features, pricing, and of course the pros and cons. By the end, you'll have a clear idea if NordProtect is worth considering for your online security. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, NordProtect is an identity theft and cyber protection service that helps protect your personal and financial information from things like breaches, stolen credentials, and even extortion attempts, stuff that's way more common than you'd think. It's bundled with NordVPN Prime, so if you're already using Nord or thinking about it, this actually gives you even more protection for your identity, passwords, and cloud files. Just keep in mind though that it's currently only available in the US. Now, the first thing that you'll want to do is choose a plan. And hey, if you're thinking about trying out NordProtect, I've left a discounted affiliate link in the description so you can get a better deal than going directly through their website. Now, setting it up is pretty straightforward. It walks you through everything step by step. You just enter the information you wanted to monitor, like your email, phone number, and social security number, and then choose whether you want credit monitoring enabled. After that, you'll see everything on a clean dashboard that shows what's being monitored and if there are any active alerts. I will say though, it'd be nice if there were a bit more detail or customization in the dashboard itself. It works well, but it's definitely more of a hands-off dashboard than something you'll constantly be checking or customizing. And once that's set, you don't have to keep checking it. It's designed to run in the background and notify you if something looks off. In my case, nothing major came up during those first few months, but it did flag one older password that had shown up in a breach database. It was from an old account I hadn't touched in years, so no real damage, which is the kind of stuff I'd never notice on my own. It also caught one of my old work emails floating around in a data breach I had no idea about and sent me an alert almost immediately. Now, in terms of the credit monitoring, it keeps an eye out for any big changes. Like if someone tries to open a loan or apply for a credit card in your name, it's actually linked to one of the major credit bureaus, which gives you solid coverage for finding anything unusual early on. For most people, that's more than enough for everyday protection and peace of mind. And a lot of online shopping scams start with stolen passwords or leaked information, so having something that watches for that in real time really helps. On top of that, the alerts aren't spammy. You only hear from it when something actually matters. When I got a notification for a soft credit check from a new phone plan I just signed up for, it popped up almost instantly, so it definitely works. Now, this is where NordProtect really sets itself apart, because it's not just about detecting threats, it's about what happens if something actually goes wrong. The first thing is, if your identity ever gets stolen, you're covered for up to $1 million in reimbursement. That includes legal fees, document replacement, notary costs, lost wages if you have to take time off work, and credit bureau reports. Basically, everything you'd need to start putting the pieces back together, and you're not left dealing with it all alone. I mean, they assign you a licensed investor to help manage the whole recovery process. That makes a big difference, especially if you've ever dealt with this kind of thing. There's also mental health counseling covered up to $1,000, which is one of those details that doesn't seem like much at first, but if you've ever dealt with identity theft, you know how stressful it can be. Just knowing that support is built in, this adds a level of peace of mind that most services don't offer. Then there's the cyber-extortion coverage, which gives you up to $50,000 in support if someone tries to threaten you, like locking or leaking your data, unless you pay a ransom. That includes professional help and even negotiation assistance if it comes up to it. You don't want to be figuring this stuff out while you're in crisis mode. It's just nice knowing someone else has a game plan ready. On top of that, you also get $10,000 in reimbursement for online fraud. For example, if you get caught up in a phishing scheme, someone pulls something illegal, this service protects you during transfers, and even if you receive counterfeit currency in an online transaction. One thing to keep in mind is that all this protection is subject to a $100 deductible per incident. So if you need to file a claim, you'll cover the first $100 yourself, and then the rest is reimbursed under your plan. The level of coverage is the same across all tiers for the big ticket items, so whether you're on the silver, gold, or platinum plan, you still get the full $1 million in identity recovery, the $50,000 in cyber extortion, and the $10,000 in fraud reimbursement. And look, this is one of those features that you hope you never need, but it's not theoretical. Identity theft and fraud are ridiculously common now, so the fact that this level of response is built in, it's a big part of why I've stuck with the service. Alright, so that's all well and good, but how much does it all cost? Okay, so you can get NordProtect as a standalone service for about $5 per month with a 2-year silver plan, and it goes up to $11 per month with a 2-year platinum plan. That said, you can also get NordProtect with NordVPN Prime, and at that point, it's not just identity protection. You're also getting a password manager, a VPN, and 1 terabyte of cloud storage as part of the same subscription. And the price depends on how long you subscribe for. The best deal comes with a bi-yearly plan, which comes out to be about $7 per month billed up front, and if you just want to pay month to month, it's $18 per month. Plus, it covers up to 10 devices, so you can keep all of your devices protected under one subscription. Also, all these plans come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try them out risk-free. So here's the big picture. After using NordProtect for the past 8 months, I'd say it's been a pretty solid experience overall. If you're already using NordVPN or thinking about it, NordProtect is a nice bonus to have. You're getting things like real-time alerts, dark web and credit monitoring, fraud protection, and backup if anything actually goes wrong. It's not just extra, it's the kind of stuff that can really help when you need it. And since it's all part of one subscription with a VPN, password manager, and cloud storage, it ends up being way more convenient than trying to piece all this together with separate services. So if you're someone who just wants to know your stuff is being watched over without having to constantly think about it, especially if you do a lot of online shopping and want to avoid fake websites or fraudulent transactions, NordProtect is definitely worth checking out. And again, if you're considering trying out NordProtect, I've left a discounted affiliate link in the description so you can get a better deal than going directly through their website. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, a thumbs up is always appreciated. And if you have any questions about either NordProtect or NordVPN, feel free to drop those down in the comments. I always try to answer as many as I can. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day.